What's up, guys? Today's lesson is going to be about breaker blocks. The breaker blocks is the leg down and up trends, and the legs up and down trends. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of people like to say that it's every single leg up and every single leg down, but I don't really use them like that. The only place I would use my breaker blocks is my breaker blocks is right here. That's an order block I have marked out. Right here is the only place I would use a breaker block. The very tip, or where the most liquidity has been swept, the highest point on the uptrend or the lowest point on a downtrend, that is the only place I would use a breaker block or an order block. But a lot of people teach it like this. It can definitely be taught like this, but it's however you want to treat it. That's the simple way to put it. It's not really that hard. But yeah, this would be a breaker block. 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 It's like every leg down in an uptrend. What's this date? November 4th. Alright, let's go back and see if I can find some more. This is a breaker block. This is a breaker block. This is a breaker block. Yeah, this is a breaker block. This is a breaker block right here. You can really find them like everywhere. This is a breaker block right here. This is a breaker block right here. I'm just kind of going out and like looking for them. This is a breaker block right here. This is a breaker block right here. Now let's go for the downtrends more so we can show both types. This is a breaker block. This is a breaker block. What really helps me differentiate the breaker blocks and the order blocks, because they're very similar, is the breaker blocks go against order flow. So if we're in an uptrend, the red candles are the breaker blocks. If we're in a downtrend, the green candles are the breaker blocks. That's what helps me differentiate them. And whenever I started realizing that the breaker blocks are what go against order flow, that's what really made them click for me and helped me differentiate them.